Is this true? Bosch, the German company that monopolized a significant portion of the gasoline-powered car parts supply, has indeed been forced to lay off employees globally due to pressure from Huawei and BYD. Almost all gasoline-powered car brands have to purchase components from Bosch, especially its renowned braking systems. However, overnight, the market dynamics have changed, and their products are no longer selling, due to the rise of Chinese e-commerce and the rapid decline in the gasoline-powered vehicle market, along with the self-sufficiency achieved by Huawei and BYD in many core components. Bosch has suffered. For example, after the successful development of BYD's braking system, the price of Bosch's braking system dropped from 2,000 yuan to 800 yuan, and it faced difficulties in acquiring market share for other components such as chips, brake radars, and fuel injection systems. Not only has China achieved self-research, lowered prices, but its quality has even surpassed that of foreign competitors. In this situation, global gasoline-powered vehicle parts giants have been forced to lay off employees in close factories to stay afloat. This includes well-established companies like Continental and Delphi, whose market share in the core business has plummeted from 60% to 27%. These companies have laid off thousands of employees. Even Continental, which used to boast its strong position in the market, now relies on its tire and rubber sectors for survival. The main reason behind this is that China has developed its own pillar industries, self-researched core technologies and products, thereby making it difficult for the previously dominant component manufacturers to demand excessive prices or impose restrictions on China. In order to catch up with the development pace of China's electric vehicles, foreign car manufacturers have also made efforts. For instance, Mercedes-Benz refused to cooperate with Huawei and launched its own electric vehicles. However, throughout the entire year, they only sold 15,000 units, which is less than Huawei's 10-day order volume. Even a price reduction of 300,000 yuan failed to attract buyers. They have inadvertently turned their own electric cars into makeshift ones. Now, it is BBA, BMW, Benz, and Audi trying their best to collaborate with Huawei. It is a wise move to join if you can't beat them. This is the significance of supporting national enterprises. Only when domestic companies rise up can China's development have hope. According to experts' predictions, within 10 years, gasoline-powered cars will gradually exit the market. So the question arises, what force is causing these formerly dominant gasoline-powered cars to exit the stage of history? The real reasons mainly include three aspects. First, the growing environmental pressure. In this era when the global attention to environmental issues is at an all-time high, reducing carbon emissions has become a common goal for all humanity. Particularly, the emissions from automobiles, as a significant source of urban air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, are receiving increasing attention from governments and people around the world. China has witnessed the melting of the Arctic ice caps and abnormal global climate changes, all of which are natural responses to excessive carbon emissions. The carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and other exhaust emissions from gasoline-powered cars not only exacerbate the global greenhouse effect but also have a severe impact on urban air quality. Against this backdrop, promoting green transportation and reducing automobile exhaust emissions has become a global consensus. Many countries are beginning to enact stricter emission standards, aiming to constrict the living space of gasoline-powered cars through legislation and regulations. At the same time, public awareness of environmental protection is continuously increasing, with more and more people embracing a low-carbon lifestyle and choosing clean energy vehicles to reduce their impact on the environment. This shift is not just driven by policies but also a reflection of the awakening of public environmental awareness. Therefore, the environmental pressure originates not only from the constraints at the policy level but also from people's yearning for and pursuit of a better living environment. Second, the rapid development of electric vehicle (EV) technology. In the past decade, the development of EV technology has been remarkable. This progress is not only reflected in the increasing number of electric cars but also in significant advancements in technology and consumer acceptance. The key to the development of electric vehicles lies in the innovation of battery technology. The performance of the heart of an electric vehicle, the battery, directly determines its range and overall performance. In recent years, the energy density of lithium-ion batteries has continuously improved, resulting in a significant increase in the range of electric vehicles. The charging speed of batteries has also been rapidly increasing, with some high-end electric vehicles now able to charge 80% of their battery capacity in half an hour, greatly reducing the waiting time for users. Furthermore, the reduction in battery costs is another crucial factor driving the popularity of electric vehicles. The decrease in battery costs has made electric vehicles more affordable and gradually become an option within the reach of ordinary consumers. The improvement of charging infrastructure is also another important factor supporting the development of electric vehicles. With the proliferation of charging stations and charging poles, the convenience of charging for electric vehicle users has greatly improved. In many countries and regions, governments and businesses are actively expanding the charging network, striving to make the charging convenience of electric vehicles on par with traditional gasoline-powered cars. For instance, China has built the world's largest network of charging poles, greatly facilitating electric vehicle users. In some European and American countries, charging facilities are rapidly increasing in places such as highways and shopping centers. The driving technology and level of intelligence in electric vehicles are also continuously improving. Modern electric vehicles are not just electric versions of traditional cars, they have also shown astonishing progress in terms of intelligence. Many electric vehicles are equipped with advanced driver assistance systems and can even achieve autonomous driving under certain conditions. Smart connectivity features also make electric vehicles more integrated into users' lives, such as remote control of the vehicle, checking battery levels, and even scheduling charging times through mobile applications. Diversity in design and aesthetic appeal of electric vehicles is also an important factor attracting consumers. Compared to traditional gasoline-powered cars, electric vehicles have more design flexibility. Without the need for large engines and fuel systems, designers can more freely plan the interior space of the vehicle, creating models that are both aesthetically pleasing and practical. Emerging electric vehicle brands such as Tesla and NIO have won the favor of young consumers with their unique design concepts and avant-garde appearances. Government support policies for new energy vehicles are also continuously strengthening. This includes not only vehicle purchase subsidies but also providing more convenience for electric vehicles in cities, such as more parking spaces and charging facilities. The implementation of these policies further promotes the maturity and development of the electric vehicle market. Third, changes in policy orientation and market demand. Policy orientation has played a crucial role in promoting the phase-out of gasoline-powered cars and the rise of electric vehicles. With increasing global attention to environmental protection and sustainable development, many governments are taking action to guide the transformation of the automobile market by implementing a series of policies supportive of new energy vehicles. These policies include, but are not limited to, providing fiscal subsidies for the purchase of electric vehicles, tax exemptions for new energy vehicles, building more charging infrastructure, and even restricting or prohibiting the use of gasoline vehicles in some cities. Several European countries have already announced timelines for banning the sale of gasoline-powered cars, which undoubtedly sends a clear signal to automakers and consumers that the future automobile market will belong to electric vehicles. At the same time, changes in market demand are also driving this transformation. Especially among the younger generation of consumers, they have a higher acceptance of technology and tend to choose electric vehicles that are high-tech and in line with future development trends. This shift in consumer mindset has to a certain extent accelerated the decline of the gasoline vehicle market and promoted the rapid development of electric vehicles. Due to the dual effects of policy and market demand, automakers have also begun to adjust their strategies and increase investment in the field of electric vehicles. Many traditional automotive giants have announced their electrification strategies and plan to launch more electric models in the coming years. The transformation of these manufacturers is not only a response to market changes, but also a prediction of future trends. In China, it can be seen that policy orientation and changes in market demand have jointly driven the transformation from gasoline vehicles to electric vehicles. This is not only a reflection of technological progress but also an inevitable trend in the development of the times. The gradual phase-out of gasoline vehicles is not only an inevitable trend in the development of the times, but also a choice made by humans for a better living environment. Faced with such a change, China is not just an observer, but also a participant and promoter. China looks forward to a greener and cleaner future and works hard towards this goal. Finally, to answer your question, whether the sluggish sales of gasoline vehicles is truly a good thing is a complex issue. On the positive side, the transition to electric vehicles can significantly reduce air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and dependence on fossil fuels, leading to a healthier living environment and sustainable energy usage. However, there are challenges involved in handling the disposal of old gasoline vehicles, managing the transition for workers in the automotive industry, and ensuring equitable access to new electric vehicles. Overall, it is a multidimensional issue that requires careful consideration of the broader impacts and effective solutions to make the transition beneficial for all.